sophomore at Kent State. I'm studying marketing with a minor in graphic design. So I really enjoy that here. And I graduated from Hudson High School. So that was back in 2022, which is crazy. I feel like that's yesterday. I grew up in a small town and I wanted to get out of that atmosphere. So I wanted to get a little bit bigger. I've always known about Kent State up here, and it was just really convenient accessibility-wise with my mom so close. And that way I could adjust to campus and adjust with having nurses and stuff and having her close by if I ever needed her. I applied and I got in 3 days later, and I got a scholarship here too. So that was helpful. I think the tours were big for me, just because accessibility was such a big priority for me. The business building, which is where I am most of the time, is a 7-minute walk from here. So it's pretty nice, and especially in the cold, we're in Ohio, it's in the snow. So it's important to have some walkability over campus for me. I love Kent, it's perfect, the perfect size.
This is Helena. Nice to meet you.
I didn't want to live at home, I didn't want to commute. I'm just a really social person, so that was important to me to be here. And I'm really happy I made that choice because I really think it would have been so much harder to make friends if I wasn't here. And that was another reason I chose Kent, was because their dorms are accessible, and they do a pretty good job of making sure you get your accessible bathroom and stuff like that. There was definitely some hurdles to jump when I first moved in, and making sure everything was ironed out and stuff with my aides. That was the biggest thing I would say, just the safety of not being left in my room, just with my aides not having key cards in the beginning, and then the parking passes, because parking isn't free here, so we have to get everybody's license plate approved and get them a parking pass, and then once we got over those little bumps, we were good. I was also super worried about when I first moved in, me not being able to open my door by myself, so I had requested an automatic door opener be installed on my door, so that took a good minute, a solid 2 months for that to happen, which was lovely. And so it was just a big safety problem because sometimes I am alone. 2 weeks ago, I was alone, the fire alarm went off, I was eating mac and cheese in my room, and that happens all the time in the dorm because people set off the fire alarm when they're making popcorn. It's gonna happen all the time. If I didn't have the automatic door opener, I wouldn't have been able to go out by myself. In high school, my IEP was pretty in-depth. I thought, kind of going into college, they use your IEP to address your needs in college. I thought that it wouldn't be that difficult, but it was. It was still difficult. So, that was tricky, and I feel unfortunately, it's just a lot about self-advocacy because they're not gonna come to you and be hey, do you need this? It's up to you to be hey, I need this. They didn't say, hey, do you want an automatic door opener? No, you have to reach out to them. All you can do is ask. If they say no, they say no. But I was really thankful they were yeah, we can do that. But why wouldn't you tell me that in the beginning, that was an option? Because that would have been really helpful to know sooner. One of the things they did give me without me asking, I didn't even know about it, is a proxy reader. I just carry it in my book bag, and it automatically opens the door. The doors around campus, the library, when I go to the library, it'll open. There's a reader by all the buttons, so it scans the proxy reader and then the door opens. So, because I can't usually press the button or reach the button, so that's really helpful for me.